What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Port Priority 8. It's the Super Bowl of Smash Ultimate 2023. My name is Chapavelli. I'm being welcoming with my bro, Lentini, right here. How are you feeling?
Dude, I feel absolutely fantastic. This day all the way through has been a fever dream of wonderful. The Super Bowl of Smash is a great way to put it. Just the amount of top talent, literally just like right in front of us, for those of you at home. We've got all the quad setups right in front of us, and just going from left to right, the amount of talent just on this row is incredible. And that's just one row of top 32 of doubles.
Yeah, no, it's absolute insanity. Quad doubles, by the way.
Oh, yeah,
if
we
you
are
thought
running it.
8 players wasn't enough, let's make it 16. And they're on teams, and they're going to be swinging at each other. It is going to be a League of Legends team fight, but with
Bro, I am
2
ready.
times more people.
I've never casted a MOBA before, but I'm about to find out what that's like. I don't know, bro.
Oh, and Cosmos went to the mid lane. All right.
Yeah.
They just start hopping like between each other's screens, like tagging each other like a wrestling
That's
match.
the jungler.
Oh my gosh, Seesaw is roaming. Oh my
Yo,
goodness.
he's roaming.
But
No
yeah,
one sees him in that bush.
No, the lineup is absolutely stacked. Kurama, Dark, Wizzy. I'm seeing Andreas FN, Siski. We have Cosmos, Light, all on deck just to play doubles, man.
This is just a single set of matches for y'all. Y'all are being spoiled right now.
No, legitimately. This is probably one of the most stacked doubles tournaments I've seen in a hot minute. It is only going to get better from here. So, good Lord, man. The international part of this tournament is on full. It's just 100. No question.
We went 0 to 100 real quick. And another thing that's been awesome about this is that these players aren't just here for the major. These players have been coming to our locals this week.
Yeah.
I commentated a C-tier local this week with an all-Germany grand finals. And they had to beat Japan to get there.
That's madness, absolutely.
Bro.
But on top of that, you're talking about that German grand finals quick, and Tarek have just been doing amazing.
They've been going crazy
all tournament so far. The entire week is going to be exciting to see, especially tomorrow. Top 128. Everyone's showing up. Everyone's showing out. It's been a bloodbath for PNW people in like the actual in region. A lot of team kills, a lot of messiness, but hey, they're still pulling through. So my personal bias, staff told us to start picking sides a little bit. It was like, which team you're repping? They told me, hey, you like PNW?
Yeah,
go
why do you
green.
think I got the green here?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got the fits today.
This is the most biased pool. This is the most biased block of the entire
Oh, yeah,
weekend.
it's over. It's over for y'all.
Oh, my goodness. That was how I was feeling once the so there's a money match recording station / stream that's going to be happening at the event, and I just cannot wait to hop on
I'm
that,
so
dude.
excited.
I'm so ready.
I'm going to be all over that tomorrow. The most D-Gen, back in the corner, high-stakes money matches, biased commentary. It's going to be great. Oh, looks like we're already getting into a game here on the bottom left.
Yeah, no, it's violent right now. You see so many red %, so many triple digits, and the bodies are just dropping like flies right now. Red team already at a pretty stark disadvantage. Looks like Terra is the one with the low. Oh, my goodness. He's already at 1 stock.
Yeah, this is a pretty even game so far, but we're right in that part of the doubles match where it can very easily swing one way or the other. As soon as you get into that 2v1, like, it's over. So whoever gets this next stock gets a little bit of momentum, and there you go. Now you just have to coast. Coast long enough to get the wolf dead, and then you're free win.
Yeah, just enjoy yourself a little bit. Make sure Kazuya isn't suffering too much. He is going to be a bit of a target if they do isolate into matches. Samus is a little slippery to try and deal with, but once you get him off the board, you take that stock. That is always the ideal scenario. Now Siski is in hot water. He's got to make sure that he stays alive.
Yeah, red team has brought this back, but they've got to be careful as well. Both teams on that precipice. Siski with the back throw. Can he close this out? No, the save from the teammate there. That was so good. Able to stay alive and keep the momentum going the other way. What can they do with it, though?
I don't know, man. The blue % is piling up like no other, though they are able to get Seesaw out of the picture and start taking a little bit of a side. They go right into the center of the pit. They just jump in, and they eat some % for it. However, there we go. Andreas FN actually finds some ground to work with, trying to get Siski back on the board. The up B to follow up the charge shot was absolute insanity. Lasers are firing out everywhere. Charge shots are covering bases. Blue team might be able to get some footing back in, but right now it's Terra and Seesaw just ripping apart. No, it's Andreas!
And that's going to be, oh wait, no, the momentum. That was their opportunity for the win, but instead, the quick answer back from Red Team, down tilt to Cheeto Fingers, closing out the game, and the 2v1. That didn't even feel like a 2v1, it was so fast.
No, it was absolute madness. They were just swinging at each other so much the entire game. It felt like there was not a semblance of coordination, and for one moment, it was just absolute back-to-back punches. Everyone's teeth are flying out, but Red Team finds it on top, Terran Seesaw. But as we were speaking that up on the top left, another group of teams enter the fray.
And not only that, we got the double Mario, Kurama, and Dark Wizzy, the yellow team. I always love when players do the double mains in doubles. Yeah, like it's something about it. I think maybe we've seen another one right now. Is that double Incineroar? No, I'm just blind. Never mind. Ignore me, chat.
I looked at Peach
Bro.
and I'm just like, Incineroar.
I thought that was
That's
Incineroar.
crazy.
I'm sorry. I'm going to go get an eye exam. I should not be driving. Oh, my goodness.
There is a cursed team in this doubles bracket, by the way.
What is that?
Sonics and Ken.
Oh.
Double Sonic. I am so ready for that to drop.
Get that on mainstream. Get that on mainstream.
We need
I
to see the peak of doubles right now.
I need some sleeping medicine real quick.
Oh, nah. Oh, nah.
But yeah, this double Mario play on the top left, Kurama and Dark Wizzy, off to a great start. And as soon as I say that, it gets even better. 5 stocks to 3. It's going to be very hard to claw this first game back. We also got some other stuff going on, obviously, on the bottom left. They're getting into game 2 there. And on the top right, we've got a whole nother set of characters. Unfortunately, only one Incineroar, but keep your eyes on those. For now, I think I'm going to focus on the top left, though. Tell me what you're seeing.
On the top left, I'm seeing 2 all-arounders, 2 top-level doubles characters just doubling, literally just multiply it. You're just going to get even more reward. If the combo game was already nasty enough, if you had a second Mario to extend off of that, it's just going to be beautiful, beautiful reward. You're seeing it, man. Look at that. 4 stocks to 2 across one team to another, and they are just beating the crap out of this Fox right now. Kananabe is having a bit of a hard time to even feel like he has footing.
Yeah, completely agree. However, a little tip for tat there, and that is not a trade you want when you are that down to their last stock. I think this is probably going to be curtains for the first game. 3 stocks to 1. It's too much of a comeback to mount. But at the same time, I respect how often in these situations people fight it out.
Oh, yeah, and remember, this top 32 is filled with 100 top 50 players. Every single one of them has been top 50 or is top 50 to some degree. I can never count someone like Umeki out of the picture at any point in time. However, it is Kurama and Dark Wizzy holding the fort down and taking that game 1. But in the bottom left, again, another slobber knocker. Blue team opting for the Terry this time, as we haven't mentioned yet.
That is interesting. I mean, FGCs in general are interesting in doubles because you don't have any auto turn.
Yeah.
So all of your inputs and things, you really have to adjust to the format. And it's cool to see when someone is willing to double down and try to make that work, willing to play the same characters in doubles and singles. And so, like, mad respect, not only playing the Kazuya, but also playing the Terry in both formats.
Absolutely. But hey, let's direct our attention to the top right. We're starting to see an ending potentially being formed as Yellow Team is holding on for dear life.
Yeah, the Incineroar's got hands right now. However, 100% on that Incineroar, it'd be very easy for Yellow Team to swing this back the other way. At the moment, they're kind of scrapping. So, and there you go. That's the opening. Has to go for the share stock, which I think was the right choice. But now that Peach not looking great, almost dying right there.
Yeah, it's a scary place to be against either character. And of course, Pika makes it a little harder to kill with, but again, it's Peach, right? It's so much of a light character that's it's not gonna be hard, but now make it infinitely easier once Gluttony is out of the picture.
Yeah, I mean, you got to be so careful, but I think they played it right. Put Peach in the back. That's the name of the game.
Yeah.
Have them as your ringer. Don't let them get the easy roll-ins. And while we've been talking about that, we just stay winning with these sets. We got Cosmo Light versus Opsign and Pack Street on the bottom right now as well. A 4th game to round out our quad. And all 16 of these players, like you said, top 50 players. It's unbelievable the amount of talent that we've got going on here.
No, dude, to see the waves themselves for singles were literally whole majors of themselves. And now you're telling me I have to see those continuous majors in doubles and see them meet even harder brackets? Like, this almost would be more shocking to win than the actual tournament.
Yeah, that's true. That's the amount of this bracket threats that you have coming out here, the doubles cheese setups, the weird dual main character stuff going on. It's so hard to be consistent, and that's why it's great when you see like the people that come to mind are like MKLeo Chag or like MKLeo Big Boss, anything with MKLeo in it, let's be honest. But these doubles teams that stay together for long periods of time and consistently do so well in bracket after bracket after bracket. You always see them in the top 4. I just think that's especially impressive in doubles.
Oh, no question. Now, direct your attention to the bottom left. It looks like it's 1-1, if I'm not mistaken. Siski, I do remember Tara and Seesaw did get a game, if I'm
Yes,
correct.
they did get the first game.
Awesome stuff. But again, keeping it even between the two. I'm loving the share percent. Now it's starting to be even ground. However, it's Andreas taking the forward attempt, just getting both of them out of the way, out of center and into advantage state. I'm loving the way they're dissecting red team at the moment.
I also just love the way Siski's moving. We've talked a lot about this, or at least I've talked a lot about this week with Quick especially, who has been just on the next level with Samus movement. And we're seeing a lot of the same stuff from Siski. All of these European Samuses so good with their movement, and it's crazy to see that come out in a doubles capacity as well, because there's so much more to think about.
Oh, no. With the, yeah, it's like the idea of just Samus, all the European Samuses, like you mentioned, it's just all crazy. And right now, Siski is just trying to find a way to get off this ledge. Goes for the long shot right there. Recovers barely, but again, Tara's just keeping him on board. But on the top left, Kurama, Dark Wizzy. Honestly, pretty decent start right now. It's very even, it's very close if they can get Umeki off the board. Kananabe's kind of been suffering against the combo game of both these Marios. They've been really, really good bouncing off of each other. If he can just try and find some form of opening, Umeki can try and get a kill with maybe a back air. Something. He's trying to hold on.
Yeah, this certainly, either way, looks significantly better than their first game. Unfortunately.
Speaking of the combo game, and a game on the bottom right also ending. There we go. The Aegis and the Fox.
Yeah, good
coming
stuff. Cosmos and Light. Yeah, two players who know each other very, very well, and that goes a long way in a doubles bracket. The communication is so much easier. So great stuff to Dark Wizzy and Kurama for taking that set on the top left. We'll have some other people coming in there momentarily, but this Tara, Seesaw, Siski, Andre on the bottom left is coming down to a close as well. It looks there's 2 stocks on Siski.
There's 2 stocks on Siski and
Dayseeker.
and Andreas. It's going to be as uphill of a battle as ever. If you win this right now, you may be the greatest in the world. And I mean, this is Tara Seesaw. They have something to prove. They got so much smack on Twitter, but they might just be able to make it happen at first. So
that custom combo between the two of them was nice.
Yeah, that was kind of nice.
I was hearing some 2007 in there. Okay, closes it out. So yeah, that's going to be it. Siski and Andre is able to take that set as well. And while they're at it, why don't we take a look at the top right as we're coming down to the close in yet another game.
Oh my gosh, yes, and another ankle biter, or nail biter. Close it out. Listen, man, I've been around way too many chihuahuas for the past month, okay? Ingrained in my damn brain. Going back into it, though, trying to get Incineroar at the forefront of the ground. No, it's actually going to be Mutace just taking immediate charge.
Yeah, this is such an important, pivotal moment. SkyJ and Mutace have that first game. Anki and Gluttony need to get the kill right here. They're doing okay, but it's getting a little dicey right now. Yeah, no, it's insanely shaky. Incineroar is such a valuable doubles character, but again, that recovery is the first thing you want to exploit. If there's ever a target on your back, you know it's going to be Incineroar. Yeah, that revenge as well in doubles is such a threat. I'm still waiting for the day that we really start seeing the team synergy with these Incineroar players where they'll hit their team made on purpose. Oh, yeah. You seen the Lucario strat where they potentially just throw themselves off down to stock, but they automatically get better aura because of now the accumulative team? It's craziness. It is crazy. Just like that ending, SkyJ and Mutace able to take the set. Another 2-0 on the board. And that just leaves one going on right now on the bottom right, which is still pretty healthy game, pretty early. Yeah, no, this is excellent stuff coming in from Opsine and Packstreet trying to make their way back in, having one stock as the lead right now, but it's Opsine continuing that even more so as Light is the one with the lowest set of stocks. I feel like Fox as a doubles character, very interesting. I don't know where to put him in terms of like tier and quality,
But every time I've seen a dedicated Foxman really put in work with their doubles partner, it's just absolute beauty.
He is a very interesting character in doubles. I feel like it makes him even more glass cannon because he can get absolutely blown up. He's light. He's got an exploitable recovery. But at the same time, he's so fast and explosive that he can, if you get someone in a bad spot in end lag or in disadvantage, he can get there from anywhere.
Speaking of which, he's trying to get some ground. He swings on his own
Yeah,
teammate.
that was unfortunate.
Cosmos, he's
Sorry, Cosmos.
collateral.
Oh!
But hey, he's going to treat him with a stock right there, returning the favor like, hey, man, my bad. I swung. Hey, get rid of this Pac-Man real quick.
But even with that double kill, Cosmos and Light are down in the stocks. Can they bring this back, or are we looking at a game number 3? It's gonna be tight either way.
I don't know. They're looking to close it right now. You're seeing so much damage being tacked onto red team, while green team, or sorry, my mistake, while green team is suffering just a little bit.
Yeah, Opsign looking pretty fragile right now, but the reversal off the ledge, you got to be careful.
Oh!
The team hit, and now it's just down to Light. Can he close it out? It's going to be very hard from his position, but again, he's so fast, but you got to watch out. These team combos are looking pretty clean.
Yeah, no, Fox is the 2v1 demon. If we've ever seen one right now using the Nair just to get some space back, but no, it's going to be the stun, the bell, the F smash into the game 3. I did not realize it was best of 3 in the top 32 section of doubles.
Yeah, this ain't singles. We got best of 3 scenario right here.
No, tune in, by the way. 2 port priority is best of 5 for the entire bracket. Your winners
based.
round 1, Pools Faith. You are going best of 5. You're learning more. You're playing more. More majors got to do this.
I was definitely on the mic earlier, and I won't name names, but there was someone who was getting bodied on their round 1. I was like, okay, they got 2-0'd. It's time to go. Wait, why are they still sitting down? It's like, all right, we'll just make it a swift 3-0. Doesn't matter either way. But no, I love even situations like that. If you've got a top player versus a round 1 scrub, the round 1 scrub gets to learn more and experience more of playing against the top player. Because the kinds of people that we call quote-unquote scrubs around here are very good at the game, and they're here because they want to learn and get better. So giving them that opportunity, people who don't usually make it to best of 5 territory, who don't usually get to play against top 10 players, I think that's awesome.
No, yeah, and hey, listen, about the quality of play at the lower level, once you're year 5 into this game, man, I hope you're all right.
Yeah, that's true.
I hope you're a little decent at this game.
That's like someone who's getting into Melee and calls themselves a scrub. Like, no, dude, you.
Trust me, dog. You're top 50 in the world, man. Like,
yeah.
When top players say that, oh, I get so mad.
Yeah.
Man, dude, I'm so bad at the game. Like, you're making money off this game.
We both know you're fishing for compliments right now. Like, come on now.
Keep it real, dog. Keep it real with me.
Just be real. Just tell me you want me to tell you you're goated. I'll tell you you're goated.
Speaking of goated right now, look at the control Green Team is exerting onto Opsign and Pack Street right now. They were controlling that ledge so confidently, and they're controlling center right now, isolating the 1v1s and getting a reward off of Pac-Man's Hydrant.
Yeah, this is looking so much better. They were off to a pretty bad start last game, and they brought some of the momentum back and were making things work. But it was too little too late for that game. But that's why it's best of 3. They've got another shot.
Yeah, no, but again, when your back's to the wall, what do you got to do to hold onto that lead? Oh, my God, look at this fight going on right now. Literally, teams trading the 1v1 wins, but still getting the combo on Opsign, the percent just piling on more and more and more. How do you get openings for Pac-Man? Well, the Pac-Man opens it up for himself.
It's such a tricky balance trying to approach Pac-Man in doubles, because if you don't approach, he has that ability to just charge the fruits and, start to run over you. But at the same time, if you over-aggress against him, the teammate can just come in and punish you for swinging.
Would it be unfair to call Pac-Man just like a killer clown car? I feel like just things just be popping out.
He's just a
constantly.
sentient clown car?
He's a sentient clown car.
I can see
the things that are coming out of they don't fit. We're just getting him orange, man.
Well, my man's got the Mary Poppins bag.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
There's not a spoonful of sugar there, I can tell you that much.
All right, trying to fair train his way back into center. Okay, now rewarding himself with landing them on Cosmos. He's trying to get the Hydrant onto the board, but no. Dude, I'm loving Light's utility. It's so good.
Anytime, honestly, I see Shine actually be used the way Sakurai intended it, it makes me happy. Like, these gamers out here.
Once Light starts wave cheating.
Yeah.
Fun canceling.
Yeah. My man fun canceling at Ultimate. What are you doing, my guy?
There we go. It's going to be a forward grab. I'm loving recently the entirety of this tournament. We've been seeing the hydrant grabs be landing more and more often. I'm loving that every Pac-Man I've seen so far is attempting them.
Yeah, 100% agree. However, Cosmos and Light have been continuing to push that advantage. We were talking about how difficult it is to deal with Pac-Man, but it's been even more difficult to deal with this Fox Aegis combo. I feel like just the speed that they're able to move at, they are always both everywhere.
No, this has been Mythra mode almost the entirety of the past minute, and we're seeing it pay off right now. Opsign catching the...
Oh, wait, that's huge!
No, this is very, very, very much more tied up, though again, Opsign's hanging on for dear life right now. ZSS is not hard to swat out of the sky when you're Pyra, except that's... Wow! Oh my goodness, we're now in the 1v1 of a lifetime, except that dash attack back air hits from the heavens. It's not going to kill, though.
Yeah, back air doesn't kill like that, but you got to watch out for Cosmos in the corner because everything else, it seems like, will. Okay, opportunity for Pack Street. That was such an amazing play he did to get himself back into this game. But can he go a little bit further and get this stock reset?
Oh!
And the perfect checkmate from Light goes for the jab in case he missed the tech, and then reaction tech chases backwards.
Light selling me more and more on having Fox in your doubles team. I'm going to be entirely honest. That was beautiful because once the 1v1 came about, once he was forced, he said, I saw the 2v1, I saw the spike, I have to make a move now. Run up smash. You can just manifest that into reality and just get that 1v1, force the 1v1, and then, hey, Pack Street, now you have to beat one of the best, Foxes in the best Fox in the world and one of the best skirmishers in the game.
Look, be the change you want to see, man. You got to
be the change.
just
and
play
Pack
Fox.
Street did put just swap characters the second the 1v1 starts. Just like
see, that's the clickbait. Fox is the best character in doubles.
I don't think I have the reaction image face.
Yeah, for real. Well, it's funny you talk about reaction images because reaction times are another part of it. I've heard Light talk about this. He does not have exceptionally fast reaction times. He's done those internet tests where you click the button to see how fast you are. And you always say oh, Light, you need to have quick reactions. That's the only way you can play Fox. He must his reaction speed's insane. And Light has talked about this on his stream. No, it's not the quick, just raw reaction. It's quick interpretation and response.
Yes.
The ability to react, think about what's going on, and then do something with it. That's what matters, that fast reset rate, that fast processing speed. We talk about refresh rate a lot these days in Smash. I think it's a great term for those kinds of things. Whenever I go against a top player, I'm just this dude's brain goes 3 times faster than mine. I don't...
His is working 144 hertz, all right?
Yeah, mine's
he got maximum returns for the upgrade.
Bro, mine's in 15.
No, genuinely though, talking about that's why Smash is such an experience-based game. Why getting in so many games, being put in so many situations is so important to getting better and better and better at this game because you just need to know what that situation is. I can guarantee you, Light has hit that drag down over 2,000 times.
Oh yeah.
Just to understand that there's going to be a tech roll or there's going to be no tech and you punish accordingly. Whether it's going to be tech back, tech forward, tech in place, the up smash has to land the second it comes out.
And I've seen him go for that exact play so many times. Fox is a character that has a lot of tools, but when you get into kill percent, he can be a little bit telegraphed. So it's down to the Fox player to figure out ways to make himself tricky, to come up with those checkmate situations, to outplay his opponents in those kinds of scenarios. And Light is so good at doing that.
No, excellent stuff to Cosmos and Light. They will be moving on. Man, it's just been back-to-back bangers, doubles, singles, everything. I'm loving this tournament, man.
I just realized,
amazing experience.
Y'all can see the quad stream setup that we got going on there. That's
Look at all the
right across from us right there. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we get to, dude. My favorite thing, I got to commentate quads with Cirque actually for Wave B.
Nice.
And getting to watch pop-offs. I just get to survey pop-offs and player
That's
emotions.
Awesome.
It's great. I love it. As a commentator, you want to see the way people are feeling about a game. It literally can drive the way you view the game and talk about it. Emotion is awesome, and emotion is everything.
And we feed off of that energy too. Just having
we steal it. We
yeah.
like emotion vampires.
We're like the weeping angels. We take the potential and we absorb it.
Goodness, Doctor Who. It's been so long since I've thought about that.
Yeah, honestly, same. I don't know where that one came
series.
from, but we take those.
I'm glad there's just a part of your brain that's just wired.
Yeah, there's just the Doctor Who spot right
Yeah,
here.
the Doctor Who spot. You watched 3 episodes in 2011. You're like, all right, we're locked in.
Yeah, we got like Doctor Who over here, and then like in the front important spots, we've got like Steve is broken.
Yeah, that's the most like active, like fired off synapse in your brain.
That's the one right here in the forehead, right where the phylacteries go.
Well, hey, man, again, looking at a couple ad reads we had actually right atop here, we have a bunch of big events coming up. Big shout-outs to Quadstream for being able to show that, show the players, show everything coming up. You see Collision 2024, Heroes versus Villains. You're seeing that date. You see the URL. Sign up. It is going to be awesome, New Jersey.
Yeah, and sign up now, not later. So many times, I mean, I've done this. Y'all in chat, I know you've done this, where you're like, okay, the due date, I need to do this by, whatever, December 31st. So it's November, you don't even think about it. Then December comes, like, oh, yeah, I'm going to have to do that at some point.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's January 1st, and you're like, oh, no.
No, seriously, the cheat code to getting to these events at good rates, sign up early, bird. Sign up
Yeah,
early.
get that early bird.
Get on top of things. You will be rewarded. You will enjoy yourself when you attend the event because you got it for a good deal. And you get to enjoy every facet of the tournament you can.
And it helps build the momentum,
Can't promote
right?
it more. Oh, yeah,
As
no
soon as
question.
when you get people in early, then more people start to see, oh, there's some cool players coming here. Or there's just like a big attendee list, and then they start to come. It's great. I love that snowball. That's how we got here with Port Priority. None of us saw this coming.
No,
it just kind of
absolutely not.
snowballed in the best way possible.
I remember Port 6 feeling like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever. Like, MK Leo showed up. Like,
Yeah, like
oh my
crazy.
goodness. I remember Port 5 before that in 2019, where it was just like, oh, this is like a cool thing. We got like some top players, and just to imagine a majority of the top 50 being here, the top 128 being literally filled with back-to-back-to-back top 50, ex-top 50 or currently top 50 players. It's literally mind-blowing to me. And a bunch of sleeper picks too. Like we had the Smasher, what's the word? It's not bracket. It's the draft. Where you like pick the players. Literally, how do you pick in this tournament?
Yeah,
you can't.
like-
You cannot.
Well, I mean, you pick Akola, and then like the rest of them, like, just pick something
you
random.
spend $2 million on Akola and you call
Yeah.
it a day.
Exactly. Like, can I just pick him twice and call it good?
I picked Asimo 15 times. I'm the
Okay.
thorough believer that guy is going to do
The Asimo
some
fan?
craziness. I'm not a fan. I'm a believer.
Okay. That's what they're calling them these days.
Well, all right, who do you got? Who's
The
your
Asimo
money
fan
on?
versus the Chad Asimo believer.
Real.
Okay.
We had a running joke for the final summit when there was a big conflict about which P&W rep was going to go up. So me and a friend made a joke about how Oregon stands for Asimo. Awesome Oregon. Trust me, man.
What? Oh, you guys were desperate,
Desperate? I'm not getting into that, man.
bro.
There's no desperation. Asimo's dope.
But
You see that Ryu, dog?
Okay, yeah, that Asimo's
Yeah,
kind of nice.
That's what
he's
I
kind
thought.
of nice
That's what
with
I
it.
thought. Don't
Honestly,
disrespect the Ryu.
As far as like sleeper picks, I don't know if this is a sleeper pick anymore because of the last few days, but I'm watching Quick.
Oh, dude, Quick has been monstrous. I was watching him speedrun sets in Wave B. That guy is a terror. Oh, man.
Oh, looks like we got some other players finally sitting
Oh,
down.
okay, yeah, they're sitting down. They're
All
chilling
right,
out.
we got some movement going on here.
I thought they were saying, "No, Meister, we're not hanging here." I was like, "Oh no,
You wanna
no, don't leave!"
It's a friendly setup.
Look at our thrones and how not inhabited they are.
Yeah, we were just talking up how great it is to have all these people, but look, that just means that the bracket's running too smoothly on
It's
winner's
too
side.
good, man.
We just had to like
B&W just runs brackets too well. Dude, big shout out to Beast. Big shout out to everyone who in the back end of Port Priority that's been working this. They've all been putting in insane work. We had color coding requests for casters. That's why we're wearing green, like I mentioned prior. It's hard to tell here. It's so like the light, but I promise it's green.
No, actually that's what does it look like there? Approximately gray.
This is like borderline olive drab. Like
Yeah, it looks
in the
nice though.
lighting.
It's a nice green.
Yeah, it says nature and nurture. I'm like, oh, this is like
Yeah,
foresty enough.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like the
Porter
discount
Robinson.
Porter Robinson,
Yeah.
exactly.
That was
That's-
the most disrespectful thing you've ever said
it's,
in my
it's
life.
Walmart
by the
brand
way.
Porter Robinson.
I,
Hey, that album slapped though. Like you can't be mad. I'd listen to Walmart brand Porter Robinson.
oh boy, MK Leo Meister versus Silver and Leroy. Awesome stuff.
I'm so glad that we're able to get Meister back this year. I know we had some difficulties with getting him in last year. Really happy that he decided to come back. Really excited to see him competing, his happy, chipper self as ever. And now we're here with MKLeo as well. Silver and Leroy, other players who, I mean, clearly the fact that they're this far in the bracket have been absolutely tearing it up, doing a fantastic job this weekend. Excited to see what they can do in what is expected to be a difficult match for them.
Yeah, you want to talk about local talent, PNW talent that's been doing numbers, dude. Silver has been showing up, especially at the pre-local yesterday. That man was collecting dubs like it was nothing.
Hey, chat, how you guys doing tonight? I feel like we haven't talked to y'all yet. You having a good time out here? I know we're having a great time. Just waiting for some sets right now, which we've got coming up momentarily.
Sets, I'm waiting on the nickname. What's the nickname going to be? I don't know who selected the nickname. Now I want to know. What's your nickname? Put that in chat. There you go.
Oh, yeah. Let me know your in-game tag, not your real tag.
If anyone gets banned, then realize the nickname you use is bad. Please.
True. This is the acid test right here. All right, we got a couple people doing well in chat. Okay.
That's what matters. If you're doing well, you're hanging out here, it's a good time. We have a good time at Port Priority.
So what's your in-game tag?
Caprice.
Okay. Okay, I like it.
What about yours?
I go by Potato. You know, rep the old tag.
Should have M Potato in it.
M Potato.
Because it's old tag for anyone
for
who
Massive
doesn't know.
Potato.
Massive Potato. I remember seeing your tag. We met way back at Emerald City, I think it was.
Oh, yeah. That was my first gigs.
Yeah, Kyle wanted me to swap with him.
Yep,
Duke
I remember that.
Duke Low at the time wanted me to swap. That was a whole debacle there. But, yeah, I saw Massive Potato. I'm like, that name is lit, first off. That's dope. And then next thing I know, we're commentating Port last year together. That was some craziness.
I remember that Justice set. That was insane.
Oh, my goodness, dude. Okay, my favorite pop-off is the jump off the the jump off into the crowd.
Yeah.
Pop-off and, like, the
and
hug.
he did it.
Dude, yeah, he did it. Xavier did it today when he clutched on Peanut. I almost, like, ran up to the stage. I just hugged Seo instead.
Yeah, this is the way. Give Seo a hug. Shout out Seo.
Big
I love that man. Okay.
Catalina. Okay.
We got movement. I love
Very
to see it.
fast movement. Oh, my goodness. I want a world record on the fastest name, like.
See, that's how you assert dominance. Look, I don't grind the game. I grind setting up my controls.
Oh, dude.
'Cause you can
that
tell.
was my fear factor in the beginning of the game. I was, like, lightning fast at it. I practiced it. And I remember having, like, my round ones would be just like, oh God.
That's so funny.
It never worked, by the way, but I was always like, oh, this is the answer.
That's so funny.
Awesome stuff. MKLeo and Meister.
Double Wii Fit.
I was not aware of this part. I knew that Silver had a Wii Fit. I didn't realize we were going to be getting the double Wii Fit. Leroy, craziness. Let's see what we're going to get out of this. Of course, it's MKLeo Meister. No introduction. Both of them going through doubles individually on different teams have always been monsters in every bracket they play. I don't feel like I just haven't seen Leo in a doubles grands or top 3 in a while. Like, he's just super consistent.
Yeah, we were talking about this earlier. I mean, these guys they're always in top 8 of doubles for a reason. They are so consistent. Unfortunately, MKLeo with a weird death right off the bat there. I'm not 100% clear on that, like, semi-forced SD.
He got scared, man. There's too much fitness going on. What can you say?
Yeah, my man needs to hit a gym. That's all I'm saying. In-game.
I would. You did not just use the. Okay. Excellent
in
work
Minecraft.
from Blue Team as they are keeping these Wii Fits at bay. Almost going for the 2v1. Leroy tries his best, but he's not going to be making it back. Silver actually extends off of that. He was in disadvantage, but no, that's going to be the up smash scooping him out of the skies. Leo's just trying to find another kill. He's sharking right now.
Yeah, this is a point where Leo may feel like he let his teammate down a little bit there. Now he needs to make a name for himself. Like that SD was that was a one-off. I just wanted to make things harder.
He's like, my bad. But here we go.
It was the trading weights.
They need the stock, dude. Trust.
Yeah,
trust. Oh, my goodness.
Sources, trust me, bro.
Silver and Leroy just get thrown up into the air. killing his teammate. Oh, they recover off of each other.
Beautiful.
That's the only way to make up for the fact that you almost spiked your own teammate at lower percentages. That's going to be the F-tilt, and that's going to be the stock almost following up off of that. But no, it's going to be Meister turning it around. The volleyball stall, excellent work. Oh my god, there's so many projectiles flying.
Yeah, and while all that was happening, Leo lost another stock. He's down to his last one. However, his teammate Meister stock tanking extremely well, playing a much further back game, though as soon as I say that, that's going to be curtains for that stock. And
oh my gosh, he got the spike, but no, it's going to be the up B that actually hits him again.
Barely managing to stay alive there, but Leo is living on borrowed time, gets past the volleyball, but can you clutch this out? MK Leo and Meister on the back foot right now.
Yeah, no, it's Meister having to bail out Leo quite a few times right now. It's going to be the grab to get the invincibility and just try and hold some ground. They're going under the platform, making a quick little home for themselves. Leo's playing so aggressive for someone at 137%, but that's the confidence right now. It's tying things up.
Looks like we got some other games going on as well, but I'm a lot more interested in what in the world just happened. The turnaround. Meister and MK Leo all of a sudden in a 2v1 against Silver and Leroy. Those stocks just absolutely dropped in the last 30 seconds or so, and unfortunately for the yellow team, they were the ones who came out on the bottom of it.
Yeah, no, it was so in their favor until it wasn't. Literally, you blink and you miss it. Now you're being, you have meat being chucked at you on the ledge, and you have a Joker just waiting on the platform. This is worst case scenario if you're a Wii Fit.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you do? What do you do?
At least you've got a good recovery so you can last slightly longer. Okay, we got a couple of matches coming up. Yeah, take a look at these names. Gluttony and Enki versus Ouch and Spam Cop, the BC representatives. Meanwhile, we got the hometown heroes on the top right, JDV and Mystery Soul coming out of retirement once again, up against Umeki and Kaninabi.
This is going to be a heater. Mystery Soul, champion of the 2021 SWT doubles finals, by the way.
Yeah. Mystery Soul is, when this dude decides to try, he goes in.
Oh yeah, no, it's like the running joke about like Isaiah. Now he will try.
Yeah, that's the Mystery Soul.
Yeah, no question about it.
I mean, he's a top player in Rivals now. Like, it's not that he hasn't been grinding. He's just shifted his focus a little bit. But I always love seeing him come back, fuel his plushie addiction by getting some more wins on some PNW top players.
Anytime you want to, tune in to Mystery Soul's Twitter and you will just see plushie updates. That man has an armada. He has the revolution of plushies.
He literally has hundreds of plushies.
It's crazy. He has like one of those like Super Center, like the gates with all the plushies in them.
Oh, that's amazing.
It's dope.
I need to go back past the Mystery Soul residence at some point and check that out. That is awesome.
Here we go. Now just another scrap and another spike. I've seen Wii Fit hit more spikes in the past 24 hours than I've seen in the past 4 years.
Yeah, I do see the character switch coming out from Meister. That's interesting because I felt like they finally found their footing at the end of that game and were really turning things around, which makes me curious what's going on. And since when does Meister have a Lucina?
Who doesn't have a Lucina?
Okay, that's fair, yeah.
That's a trick question.
I've got a Lucina. You're right. I got a Lucina.
Like actual requirement to be top 50 is like, do you have a Lucina? You have to check that. Yeah, yes. Then they're allowed to have it.
I don't even play Fire Emblem characters, but I have one. So, yeah, fair enough.
But direct your attention to the top left is just now cooking Ouch and Spam Cop, the Wolf and Mario, respectively, going up against longtime legend Gluto and Enki. This is going to be very, very interesting. We've seen both these teams on the top left and Umeki and Kaninabe on the top right. So it's nice to see that winners' runs are still going smoothly.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many killers in this bracket, like we keep saying. So to see the consistency of the regions of who is able to push through, like, I'm less worried about who wins doubles. I want to see which region is the most represented in the top 8, in the top 4, you know what I mean? Because, like, if you've got one doubles team from your region at the top, like, okay, yeah, you got that, but our midfield's goated, you know what I mean? That's always the response when you lose. Yeah, but our midfield's crazy.
See our mid-level, dog. See our mid-level.
My mid-level.
Dave? 3-2 or Dave? killer.
Yeah. Our mid-level clears you.
Did you again? I showed it to you last night. The top 100 most mid players. Of
That
all
was,
time.
yo, you got to talk about that.
That
a
is
little
a
bit.
hit piece.
That was so funny.
And why does 3 of the players? Why do I know them personally?
Yeah, shout out my main man Snickeldorf for being with the
35th most mid player of all time. And you brought up a very interesting theory about how it's not about being in the top 10 or being like the bottom 100. It's
Yeah,
about
you have to be
being
like 50.
near 50.
Yeah.
And
Are you the most mid player?
Oh
That's the
my
real
God.
question. Either way, we know my man Snickeldorf is mid.
Oh my goodness, Umeki and Kananabe having to fight from the ground up as JDV Mystery Soul are just taking so much. And hey, on the bottom right, MK Leo and Meister clearing their way with a 2-0. Looked like Lucina was the correct pick. I literally just looked away
you look
for
away
1
and it's
second.
gone.
Yeah.
See, these guys aren't mid. They're not on that
They're not
list.
mid.
I
They're
think-
not near the 50. Dare I say they're not near 10 or 100.
I read the list. MK Leo and Meister aren't on there. But neither are JDV and Mystery Soul, who look like they are poised to take game number 1 here. Such a scary duo. Both of these guys really versed in doubles. JDV, notorious for his randubs. You know, the number of times we've had to wait for like grand finals of a local because JDV is off in the corner playing randubs.
That is crazy. I'll be entirely and 1,000,000% honest. That's my boy. I thought he was sick nasty at doubles just because of the way he plays. Like I'm down to play like a Pac-Man simulator. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, that's the bonus. Like he's goated on the sticks, and also his play style is built for doubles.
And hey, right there, you're seeing it shine forth. JDV and Mystery Soul starting 1-0 against Umeki and Kananabe. And on our left, it looks like Bluto, Enki it's very even, honestly, all things considered.
It is. But this could very easily swing, right? We're in that part of the game. If the Mario or the Wario loses a stock, the 2v1 could be way harder. And there we go. It's the Wario. What can you do to get out of this situation? Ouch and Spam Cop know what to do here. They know to keep the wolf forward, but maybe not a good enough job here. And all of a sudden, signs of life from Yellow Team.
No, Spam Cop was feeling brave. Enki said that's the last thing you want to feel.
Yeah, okay. My man was like, hang on, I got
He
this.
said, you what? Hold up. Hold on a second.
Ouch still in a pretty good spot here, 119, but it only takes one edge guard. Do you have a jump? Yes, you do.
Jump
Goes
is-
low, we're safe.
He was expecting the immediate recovery, but there we go. The down smash, no amount of mashing can escape the destruction as Gluto Enki pulling off the 2v1. Spam Cop, you can't be feeling bold like that, my man.
Yeah, it just all came down to that play by Spam Cop. Usually what you do in those situations, whoever's got the lower percent plays forward, and then the other person plays back. And unfortunately in that situation, Spam Cop must have thought he had an opening, trying to catch him off guard, who knows. But whatever the case, did not work out and gave Gluto and Enki the opportunity, and Enki took it.
Yeah, no question whatsoever. But hey, on the top right, I'm looking at a Cloud swap, it looks like.
Yeah, Cloud swap. I mean, Cloud, it may not be Smash 4 anymore, but this character is still incredibly strong in doubles. And the back throw going to take him out. You got to be careful. Don't get too close.
He just got deleted. The hitbox, the red KO marker, showed up faster than he showed up into the actual.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
crazy.
I remember being a kid and like my whole goal in free-for-alls with my friends was like, I got to play Mario and hit you with the back throw.
Oh, yeah.
Like just like hit somebody else with it as you're spinning them around. It never worked.
Oh, no.
But I was like, nah, I got this. 300th times the charm. However, it seems like Mystery Soul has absolutely got it. And now, once again, in a pretty decent spot. It's still pretty even, but a decent spot. Looking like they may have an opportunity to go up a stock here in a second.
Yeah, no, look at that revenge being expended on the Nair. It's just going to tap so much damage. The up B star KOs Mystery Soul.
What?
Umeki just has it on lock like that. Apparently, there we go. It's going to
Okay.
be the forward air, no butt bounce on this side of the stage. It's going to be tying things up just a little bit. Little by little, they can try and potentially find an advantage here. But right now, red team is just piling on so much. Good stall with the side B, but that's going to be death. Yes, it's going to. That nair, so powerful from Mystery Soul.
And that may be the swing that they need. Speaking of swings, though, ooh, that Cloud is swinging.
It's desperation almost. He's swinging on his own teammate. He just wants violence right now.
Connie Nabi he sees blood in the water. Unfortunately, it may be his own right now. Gotta be really careful with those laggy smash attacks, especially in doubles, because you've got twice the opportunities to get punished for it. But, oh, wait, the turnaround? Okay, he manages to get back.
No, JDV getting the ground back for his teammate. There we go. Mystery Soul, he's going to catch him out. He's going to give him a down throw, potentially something to follow up with. But no, it's the sharking under the platform that's going to pay dividends. Oh my gosh, Mystery Soul going so low. He's been deemed a master of his character, and you're seeing why he is so comfortable. He uses the back throw. That's going to be enough to get rid of Umeki. It's now going to be Kananabe on his own. That's a down air. He has to air dodge potentially. No, he goes with the jump. He had it saved.
But now the bell is online. In case that wasn't hard enough to deal with in singles, imagine dealing with it in doubles. What's the set play ledge trap here? Yeah, just spam down tilt. And as soon as you get past, JDV is just sitting there, check and mate, and PNW stays winning.
We were talking about the positioning. Dude, think about it. The Pac-Man being on the backside with the bell, being able to cover any angle potentially, including jump, including roll, including neutral get up. That's more terrifying than anything on this earth.
Yeah, speaking of terrifying, we might have some other PNW momentum coming on here. No, wait, I tell a lie. I just counted the stocks. It looks like Ouch and Spam Cop in the top left are not looking so hot this game number 2. They had the opportunity to take game number 1, maybe overcooked it a little bit, but this time around, Gluttony and Enki have adapted very well to their game plan.
Now on the bottom right, too, now we got MK Leo and Meister back at it with Base Mage and Atata?
I say Atada, I believe.
Is it Atata? I will claim ignorance on this one. I will. Don't crucify me, chat. I'm so sorry. I know Gyro might on the microphone said AT-AT.
AT-AT, oh no.
Bro, went with the safest option possible.
That's the worst option. My man thinks he's in Star Wars right now. The AT-AT. Oh,
AT-AT
man.
and Base Mage,
Scott,
go to
come
your
on,
doubles
dude.
match, please.
Come on.
But hey, speaking of Base Mage in particular, what do you feel about Jigglypuff in doubles?
I think Jigglypuff is still not the best, but I think she is significantly higher on the tier list in doubles because of nonsense like that. My man, he just ran forward and went in raw with the rest. And now you've got your teammate to cover you there, right? That's huge.
Yeah, no, if you can get that coverage, you can now get the combo. You
Oh.
almost got into the rest right there.
But
Now
you can take that risk.
Yeah, especially if you're a stock up. But hey, let's see MK Leo. No slouch, surprisingly enough.
Yeah, I think I heard of this guy.
He's a little okay at this game.
My mom said he was pretty good. No, MK Leo doing a fantastic job of dealing with this situation that he's been dealt. Unfortunately, Meister the first to go out here. Oh, dropping the team combo, but honestly, it didn't super matter in that situation, especially when you've got this. But great tech going the wrong way. That is not what Base Mage was looking for, but great reaction from MK Leo.
Yeah, you see how far Leo went out there, but it's going to be Base Mage to close it out. Awesome stuff. The Nest and the Jigglypuff are on the board, and in the top left, we are seeing another Ouch 1v2. Now the board has been flipped. Enki not having to seek revenge. It's going to be them piling on the damage as Gluto takes such an advantageous position. Enki trying to cover. It's going to be the grab. It's going to be the grab release. No, he gets out just in time. The up smash is not going to make contact. He's hopping in between both of them, but there we go. Excellent work coming in from Gluto and Enki.
Little
That's
things
2-0.
like that, just that awareness of the knockback angle of the down throw are huge in doubles. The number of times you see players whiff those relatively easy options just because they don't really have a good feel of where the trajectory of those throws are going to go. It makes such a difference, especially in the really tight scrapping situations. Because they're like, yeah, they're probably going to get it eventually. But what if you just have a little opening in between stocks like that? early in the game and you have a chance to go up in just a little bit.
Dude, no one wants to admit it, but when it comes to that kind of synergy, that kind of team gameplay, the first time you hit a team combo like that, life-changing.
Yeah.
You see the game differently. No question.
I mean, there's a reason the Wombo combo is so famous. Those kinds of scenarios, it's an iconic thing that we have really only in Smash. It's a very special thing that these platform fighter 2v2s can provide us that you don't get in typical FGCs. And it's so cool to see when someone actually takes the time to grind that and take it seriously.
Now, if I may direct your attention down to the bottom left, though, we have some newcomers going up in this winner's side brackets. H4 and Wet Dog 189, also known as Remy, finally making their first appearance.
Good old Wet Dog. It's my favorite smell.
What?
So T with the Kazuya.
Oh my goodness, the T with the Kazuya. Let's see.
Yeah, tell me the T.
Oh my God, you're on a roll. Back to back bangers. I want to see how T's Kazuya fares in doubles after we saw Siski's attempt at it. Their team didn't feel too confident about it. We saw him switch to Terry pretty fast once it finally came time to go to game 2. So I'm really curious to see what T's reasoning to have this character out, especially instead of his Pac-Man.
Yeah, I feel like Kazuya is not a super good doubles character. It's not that he can't work, it's just you've got the weirdness of the lack of auto turn, plus a lot of what makes Kazuya so good is those touch of deaths. So when you take out that crazy combo game, you're not left with much more than like a character who has some decent buttons and a bad disadvantage. Like
the no turnaround is doing absolute numbers sometimes, but there you go. T staying vigilant, getting that air combo on Lucas. I almost said Ness. Wow. Is going to just reward himself just a little bit, using the jab sequence to get him off stage, going to the 2v1, try and bail out his homie. Shuton does make it back.
And while we've been talking about this, I do want to take a quick sidestep and look at MK Leo Meister versus Base Mage and Atada in the bottom right. We are down to a last stock situation. Fighting for his life right now is Atada, but I think this one's basically over. Yeah. So that's going to be 1-1 in that set. But let's go back to what we're seeing here on T Shuton versus H4 and Wet Dog. Definitely going to be a heater. I'm excited to see what this Kazuya can do.
Yeah, no, seeing Shuton kind of be the stock tank is very interesting because you got your homie T kind of SDing a little bit. This is just a smidge trying to go for a crazy dare that's going to lead to his death, but fear not, it's going to get Remy off the board for just a second. Going down to stock, a piece for yellow team. Craziness. Wait, why is he has gold Kazuya? I just realized.
Yeah, that is
it's
so
Lucas
confusing.
Too. Yo.
Yo, I'm gonna be real. I hate when people do that in doubles. Like, I'm gonna pick the color of my opponent's team.
Yeah, just work with the highlight around me, and you're good, right?
Yeah, it's easy. I don't see the problem.
You know, it was really funny.
It was like the people who play the Pyra and Mithra colors so that they both look the same, just to make it a little harder for you to see. I'm like, you know what you're doing.
You are fully aware.
Don't tell me you don't.
I remember there was a pro player who tweeted out admitting at the end of Smash 4 that he picked the white Marth skin for Final Destination because there was like a lens glare part of the map as it was going through like this like big sequence, and he intentionally picked it so it'd be hard to notice.
That is so funny.
That is just dedication to your craft, and as I speak about that, red team Shuton is actually eliminated to see the stock tank kind of get taken out of the picture. Quite crazy, and you see Remy just taking his time on that top platform. T tries to get a punish there, but no, it's just them dancing right in the middle. He's just swinging at everyone.
Here's where you're going to start to see why Kazuya struggles in doubles. Like, his win condition here is get a 0 to death, right? Well, yeah. I mean, good luck. That's
good
not
luck
happening.
When you have someone immediately going to cover you for any long-term option. Anything that's going to have end lag is going to be met with equal force. Probably from H4 if we're being real. That Pika is so fast.
Realistically, what he needs to do is get the kill on Wet Dog and then get a 0 to death against Pikachu.
Yeah, the really easiest thing to do of all time. Oh my gosh, the Thunder followed by the Pika is some craziness.
Trying to do his touch of death combos against Pikachu specifically is hard because there's weird hurtbox shifting stuff going on to the extent where there are certain combos that only work if you're facing a specific direction. And if you face the opposite direction on the stage, it doesn't work anymore because of the hurtbox shift.
Good Lord.
It is so hyper specific. I have seen it in bracket. I've seen people lose because they were facing the wrong way in Kazuya Pikachu.
In that matchup specifically,
Specifically
that
that
is
matchup.
madness. Now, with the top right, it looks like Mystery Soul and JDV put themselves on the board 1-0 against Terra and Seesaw.
Honestly, no surprises. I feel like it could go either way there. In my head canon, JDV and Mystery Soul are the greatest players of all time, but I am a little bit PNW biased on that. But these two have gone on tear after tear in doubles brackets on this team together with other players. They are so good at doubles specifically, and they have that 1v1 knowledge just right behind it. In case they get into those 1v1s, they're still going to be the best player on the stream.
And also note that it's double Incineroar, but on opposite teams.
Yeah.
This character, I guarantee.
Because there's PNW.
Not only PNW, I will say it, I think he is the most slept on doubles character in the game.
I was talking about this on comms earlier. The out-of-staters don't know.
They're not aware.
This is a PNW exclusive. All y'all in the chat, get ready to see a lot of Incineroar in this doubles bracket. We have some people here, like Jojo the Hobo that comes to mind.
Jojo.
He is a solo main Toon Link on the PR. Unless it's doubles, then he plays Incineroar.
Incinerator,
yeah,
as he says.
The Incinerator himself. My man got tired of losing to the person on the screen here, Mystery Soul, and was like, I can do that.
And hey, he's rewarded himself with it. He's had good doubles performances. So has Seesaw. Seesaw having a long time reputation as one of the best doubles players in the PNW period. You can tack him on with anyone and he will do phenomenal work. And it looks like Terra and Seesaw is the synergy that they need right now to keep this top 32 run going.
It's also worth noting, while we continue to pay attention to the top right, real quick aside, on the bottom right, MK Leo and Meister, they took it 2-1. They got game number 3, and since this is doubles, we are in best of 3. Singles is all best of 5, but we're in best of 3 territory here for doubles, which honestly is probably the right decision. It's a bit of a side bracket. But with that, let's take back another look at the top right here. Terra Seesaw, JDV Mystery Soul, the PNW fight. Unfortunate to see a team kill, but we're far enough into the bracket that, like, it's got to happen eventually, right? Like you can't be mad that you run into your homie.
This isn't like to qualify for like top 64 or something like that. You're already in, dog.
The fact,
you're good.
I don't know how the seeders did it for this tournament, honestly. It's such a stacked tournament. How do you put people in the right places and not have conflicts?
That's the secret, Doc. There is no right answer. The perfect seeding does not exist, and it is just a fever dream in the far distance.
Yeah.
You'll never achieve it.
That's the future I believe in. What's the meme? Yeah. The world, if the perfect seeding existed, and it's that like rotating space colony.
I don't mean to draw attention down to the bottom left, but I've been seeing them have the time of their lives on camera. They've just been laughing nonstop about the match going on against Shuton versus H4 and Wet Dog. Dude, I've heard nothing but glowing personal experiences with T, man. It's awesome.
Yeah, I love it. All these players here, I haven't had a bad experience with a single person at this tournament so far.
Yeah, everyone's been great spirits.
Everybody's been great. I've just done laps for hours, just talking to people, having a blast, experiencing the venue. That's one of the things that's so special about getting to do something like this, coming to a super major and just being a part of this incredible community that's been building for over 20 years. And it all comes to this. One of the most stacked tournaments of all time.
Shit's as international as it gets, but the camaraderie is as universal as ever, man. You love to see it. You love to see everyone here. You love to see 12 players of all walks of life finally showing their stuff in top 32 of doubles. But hey, in the top left right now, it has been absolute domination from Gluto and Enki. Look at that, 3 stocks apiece, while, oh my god, Paxtree is just fighting to stay alive.
Yeah, we got a lot of varied situations right now. The top left looking, I think we know what's happening with that game. Bottom left, on the other hand, there we go, closing it out. T showing us, okay, Kazuya can work.
Not bad, not bad.
Giggling it off over there. Yeah, these guys they're having a great time.
And on the top right, it looks like JDV and Mystery Soul punched their ticket into victory 2-0 against Terra and Seesaw. You're talking about the team kill, but hey, excellent stuff across the board.
It was a close game as well. That last game could have gone either way. It was another one of those last stock situations where you've got 4 stocks on the board. Who is it going to be that loses their stock first and turns it into that awkward 2v1? Though with the 2v1s, There have been a surprising number of 2v1 comebacks already in this
Oh,
bracket.
yeah.
That is so
It's because
hard
they keep
to
not
do.
taking out the 2v1 demon on every team. 'Cause
Yeah.
everyone has a designated one.
Exactly. They keep
just
picking the
turn
wrong one.
Turn up so fast.
And that has brought us down to one game going on right now. I do see T. Shuton, H4 Wet Dog is starting up on the bottom left, but the top left, in its closing stages, this Zero Suit Samus fighting for life. I don't know. It might be time to put that suit back on. Either way, Upside
she's
is
trying to
struggling.
suit up.
Yeah,
Trying to
yeah, we got a Power Ranger suit up right now.
There we go. It's going to be the grabbing the
Yeah.
dash attack. In exchange, that is going to be game 1, it looks like. Yeah, there we go. Even they're laughing it off. This is just good times all around.
Yeah, I'm having a great time. It is funny to see like the slight delay of
Yeah.
like the people IRL versus what we're seeing on our screen.
Now going back into the bottom left, there's so much yellow on screen. I'm fighting. Aegis,
Gonna fight
Mithra's blonde. It's gold Kazuya, which
Yeah, that.
amazing by the way.
T, you and I need to have a conversation after this. That's a decision.
This is a deliberate attempt at trying to confuse the opponent.
I'm gonna write a twit longer
This is
about this one, bro. No, honestly,
My
use,
experience with T, that's messed up.
use
I can't believe you do that.
this is right after we said how nice T was.
Yeah.
Too.
Dude,
No, I'm a double down. I can't believe this man.
dude, fucking in the time of like all these like horrible things coming out, boom, people were making fake ones, dude. I was like, there's no way. It's like the most senseless thing you could do, man.
Yeah, that's such a terrible thing to do. So everybody like and subscribe, follow that twit longer later. We need to populate that. In the meantime, though,
You are some insanity.
T and
today, OT.
Shuton are they're doing they were doing a good job. I was about to talk them up, but H4 and Wet Dog turned it around just like that. Both of their characters can get edge guarded and gimped. They have exploitable defenses. I'm not trying to say that Aegis has bad defense, like no, but but you can gimp her.
Oh yeah, no, she's probably the most exploitable character on this roster. Literally all of them. Though Lucas kind of a close second, as it seems. Well, Mithra. I think actually Mithra can deal with the lightning in some capacity, but no, it's going to be H4 in exchange being taken out. His first stock though, it's not the absolute end.
And maybe that becomes the game plan here. If you can get rid of the Pyra Mithra, get those early kills, scam her out of that opportunity, then all of a sudden it's the 2v1 versus the character that's not allowed to combo.
Oh my gosh, you just see that crazy offstage Shuton of all people ending up being the one dying there. I'm seeing H4 and Luke and Remy trying to punish Kazuya for holding on to Logan, but then it just ends up with Shuton being taken out of the picture. Quite weird, but there we go. It's going to be them holding on to the center, getting the backer so powerful, and immediately takes out Remy.
Yeah, really unfortunate thing for them there. But H4 and Wet Dog going to run with it, and run they are. It is 1-1 right now. Reminder, we are in best of 3, which means whoever takes the next stock honestly could be the one that moves on.
Oh, yeah, but no, look at Red Team. They're so red. If they could get Shuton out of the picture, force them to have to take the stock, it's going to be amazing
there
stuff.
it is.
And he does it. That's 165%. That's Kazuya almost dead off of the exchange. Then he goes for the dare. That's going to be a back air to seal the deal. All right, Mithra, 2v1. Are you the 2v1 demon we were promised, Shuton? Let's see what you got.
This is such a hard situation to come back in. You have to play so careful, and right now, he's not even getting the opportunity. A clean 80, and this stock just got started. What do you do? The disadvantage state never ends, and that's gonna be it.
He touched the ground once, and it was the final time he would see the earth. That is 2-1 for H4 and Remy.
Yeah, I think something might have been lost in translation there. The floor is not lava at this tournament. You would think so, but H4 and Wet Dog doing a fantastic job managing to move on. Let's go PNW.
Move on. I think they're still playing.
Oh, wait.
I think they've hit best of 5 territory.
Have we? But I'm down.
The more you know.
I don't know what's going on. I'm going to hope the players know. I trust you all. If production doesn't even know.
The production shrug is true as time itself. It's just constant.
When production shrugs, you know it's over.
That's just how it is. Gluto Enki getting back into it. Only one stock disparity from both teams, but Gluto looking to potentially close it, and 2 up B trying to get the stage spike trying to hit the red, but Noah's not going to be enough. Getting this. Oh my God, the axe swing was enough to do it. That's crazy.
Yeah, we haven't talked about this yet. The fact that Opsign has switched to Villager.
This is true. Yeah, you know how you mention it.
This is a character that no one plays. No, like I can't even.
Let me emphasize that.
No one.
No one. There are 3 on this planet. One of them is here at Port Priority.
And the other 2, honestly, are probably also here at Port Priority, statistically speaking.
They meet up. It's like the last of
Actually,
the
one
last
of them is
villagers.
T-Rex Chess. I saw him earlier.
Yeah,
One of them is here.
Big shots, T-Rex chess.
Yeah, let's go. The Fundies Invitational. I don't know if any of y'all watched that, but if not, go check the VODs.
All right, now it's going to be pretty low percent for red team. This is best case scenario as they immediately get rid of Enki. It's Gluto in the 1v1 or 2v1, my mistake. This is such a hard comeback, but you see that he's blinking. He's highlighted just a little bit. You know what time it is.
Oh, yes, I do. It's we'll call it adventure time for this one.
There we go. Using the fair. He's putting himself in the middle of them. I like what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that the Nair spam. Like, yeah, get out of this. I dare you.
Oh, 3 turnip. That's going to be just enough to get the kill. That's going to be 1-1 on the board. Opsign and Pack Street still have a breath of life in them. It is not over just yet. And now in the bottom left, ooh, Remy getting taxed just a little bit early in this game right now. They are up 2-1, but these percents are sky high.
Yes, they are. I'm still wondering if we're actually in best of 5 territory. But whatever the case, we're going to run it. We're going to do it live. So much. There's still an opportunity here for T and Shuton to prove that they deserve to move forward. Honestly, if you get 2 games in a row here and it wasn't supposed to be best of 5, I'm like, you know what? You earned it.
You can have it. Yeah, you can have it.
You earned it. It's cool. We chill.
Am I going to be that guy who's like, actually?
Actually.
We would never do that. We keep it real here. All right. The immediate trade as red yellow team got sent to the center. They are going to cash out, get 2 stocks apiece, or 2 stocks accumulative against red team Shuton and Enki. Now just they have center stage and they're going into these 1v1s. They're not scrapped, but they're not isolating to get into these 2v1s. No one's high enough percent to just knock out of the way and just immediately start going against someone else.
You know, I'm noticing as I'm looking at this, there is a remarkable amount of Pac-Man representation we're getting. We've got Pack Street.
Oh, wow, yeah,
We've
now
got
you
T.
mention it.
We just had JDV on. I see him actually sitting at the setup right now. He's probably about to be on again. We might have 3 different games with 3 different top Pac-Mans on the screen at once. This character's a doubles character.
No
He
question
works
about
super
it.
well. He forces your hand. I feel like that's a huge part of it.
He's a smash character. He is meant for every facet of the game. Casual, competitive, doubles, squad strike. He's meant for everything. He is the most all-purpose.
Yeah, he's the all-rounder.
He is the most all-arounder, except he cheats. It's the best part.
is he the Shoto? I mean, he's got a fireball.
If you tell me Pac-Man's a Shoto, I just quit FGC. I'm going to keep it 1,000. You want, line up Ryu, Ken, Akuma, Pac-Man.
I'm just saying, like, side B's at Tatsu, it goes through projectiles. You can't tell me it doesn't.
Shuton down to last stock as well as H4, but yellow team still has very much gas in the tank to potentially tie this up, potentially get the win. They are far from out, but I don't know. Remy's percent is just so high right now against these 2 characters.
Yeah, I like the way T is charging his fireball here, proving really effective in the matchup, forcing Logan to come in on him, and now he's just grabbing him and punishing him over and over and over.
All right, sharking under the platform. H4 is just trying to do. He's doing his best,
Bro,
man.
He is holding forward and praying.
He is the lowest percent. He says, well, I got a job to do. Time to enter the trenches. Time to go. But right now, he opts to get the kill on T. In exchange for trying to bail Remy out, but Shuton Sphere.
I just got news.
Yeah, what's up?
Apparently, the first 2 games, Team Attack wasn't on, so they're replaying.
Oh, no. Oh,
You're kidding.
We just got some info.
You're kidding.
How did nobody see that? Apparently, the first 2 games on the bottom left, T Shuton, H4 Wet Dog, Team Attack was turned off. So they're replaying the set. How does this keep happening? No, this happened at the last major I casted while I was on block as well. I think I might just be cursed. Bro, I just got to hang up the headset now. It's over. So I guess that's 1-1. I think that's how it worked now because the first two games are off the board. So it's 1-1. We're still in best of 3. That explains what's going on there. But while they're figuring out their mistakes,
oh my goodness,
let's worry about the top left.
Enki was holding the fort down, as you saw, going to such high percent just to keep the stock advantage up. And red team is just so down right now. Obscene and Pack Street are just, they're fighting with fumes, no question.
Yes, they are, but, I mean, they've got every opportunity to come back into this. It's going to be hard, but it's not over. We've seen a lot of big swings in this doubles bracket already. We have the potential to see it again. I'm really curious to see if maybe Opsign with that axe can make something happen.
Ooh, you were talking about potential. You saw that Bell had hit both players. Oh, my God, the ledge, the wall tech. He's not out just yet, but that forward throw damn near put him in there. The thunder combo.
That was nice.
On the very, very edge of that back throw is just, or the down throw, my mistake, is just enough. And now it's Gluto going full force, just trying to get, he gets the,
there's
off of Dare.
My man, talking about living on a prayer there. He was so high percent, the stage spike Dare was untechable.
He forced that thing,
That's
man.
crazy.
He just said, no, you die now. Excellent stuff coming in from Lutany and Enki. They're going to be moving on with the defeat of Opsign and Pack Street. But now in the bottom, it has just been swinging at each other in this Game 3, the actual Game 3.
Yeah.
This time between T. Shuton and H4.
Not that there were any previous games. For those of you just joining us, these are the only games that have been played in this set. However, it is a bit of a different set because we've got different character picks. Like, we've got that Aegis on the screen.
Man, the first two Kazuya games just didn't happen. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You think about that? There we go. It's going to be the Hydrant pushing Remy off the stage. I love T's utilization, and I love that Shuton's capitalizing on having Hydrant out there and knows what angles he wants. If you are going to be worth anything, your weight and quality is going to be knowing your angles for Hydrant. Every move you have. The influence is so valuable to understand.
It makes such a difference with your mix-up game as well, right? Because it's easy to just have like a few bread and butters, like the falling up air for like the close range high vertical, or like what's an F smash do on it. But like you said, knowing every single one of those for those niche scenarios to throw your opponent off guard, because I guarantee you they don't know those angles.
Ooh, speaking of, T was seeing his friend get worked. He said, I gotta try and make an opening, but no, it's gonna be yellow team just shutting down all ambition from their respective side. But hopefully red team can see some form of opening that they can get a stock or two on the board. Remy has not lost a stock just yet. Are we gonna manifest it? No, in fact, he's gonna get center stage and just start lining up a PK freeze on his own teammate.
Yeah, Remy is looking so solid right now, taking stock tanking to the extreme against such devastating early kill characters. He has somehow lived to 177. Finally, that is going to be it for that stock, but he's still got 2 stocks to work with. Meanwhile, T and Shuton down an entire stock and then some because of that impressive stock tank from Remy. If he can keep doing that, I just feel like it's curtains for T and Shuton.
Oh, no question. I will say, though, this team and this game has been nothing but just like 1v1s, I feels like. The combo game is coming in at the right times, no doubt about it, but it's just, man, I've been seeing so many of them on each other's ledges, just trading each other's stocks back to back to back to back to back.
Yeah, completely agree. It's such a interesting Oh, forget what I'm talking about. Shuton waking me up right there with the Dare spike, trying to get his team back into the game. Now, if you can get this kill off of Remy, it's basically even, and T is sharking for it with that bell. H4 trying to save his buddy, and it seems to work out pretty well, turning around the situation.
Yeah, no, Pac-Man looked so damn sinister right there, waiting for H4 to get back onto that ledge, but no, Remy bails him out. It's going to be a Thunder stalling in the air, and now T faces his opponent, so Shuton can get back, and Shuton gets back indeed, and in fact, gets Remy off stage, throwing so many dares, trying to get the stall with the Hydrant for it to come out later. That's craziness.
But he overcooked it a little bit. Good change to Pyra, but now you're stuck. Okay, switches back to Mythra. The stage spike, not going to be enough, nor is the 2-frame attempt from Remy. That was really close for red team.
Oh my gosh, and T still has the bell. What is he prepping? Who is he going for? He goes
Bonk.
for the Lucas. That's going to be an up smash. That's going to be enough. Chains off of the up B connection.
And stocks are even. This is starting to get a little bit more scary for yellow team. They can't rest on their laurels. They have to close out this stock, and Remy does exactly that. Shuton and his final breath taking out
Oh my
one,
gosh, was
but
that potential PK Thunder right there a freeze? Oh my gosh, there we go. It's going to be the drag down F tilt. Lightning is on the board.
Oh.
He actually got the tech, but got hit again. He got bailed out. He almost got connected with the up B trail, but no, the Mithra up B instead is going to push him off stage, trying to go for the spike.
Pyra at the ledge. You've got to respect every move she has in her arsenal. Max Rage on Shuton. Switches to Mithra. Maybe trying to just get out of the corner here, trying to keep up with Remy. Whatever the case, you got to be sweating bullets if you're Remy right now. Terrifying to play against this character.
Yeah, have to deal with the movement, get tapped on just 1 or 2 more %, and it's just Pyra
Oh.
kill time. But the grab into the throw. Crowd cheering for them just a little bit. That's a win for the local PNW team against Shuton and T.
That's going to be it. Once again, PNW, the Randubs region. There's a reason that we have the Randubs bracket here this weekend. It's because PNW clears.
Oh
I'm
my
just saying.
goodness. But hey, we cannot rest for a single second. In the top left, 2 new opponents that we have not seen on the stream yet. Shattuck and Beastly now going up against reigning defenders of that exact setup, Gluttony and Enki.
Yeah, they just sat down doing the same thing I see my man JDV doing. Like, I know someone's coming up to get the smoke.
I know I'm
gonna
be
just
here.
chill here. Just me hanging out. Meister and MK Leo doing the same thing. These guys are just running setups right now on the quad.
Hey, that's all you can do, my man.
Production, can we get a view of the quad right now? This is such a funny image.
We just got so many people just chilling, and then one setup just going absolutely ham right now as Shattuck and Beastly are doing wonders against Gluttony and Enki.
Yeah, wonders indeed. Red team looking solid right now. Let's see if it stays that way throughout this set. We are very early. You know, that first stock both ways, it could go either way. You never know what's going to happen. It's all down to who can adapt, who can deal with the chaos that is this format. Ooh, my man.
Yeah, dude. the 16 players at once is finally hitting me.
Yeah, it just
a little
hit.
bit. I was just sensory overload right there. But fear not, Shattuck and Beastly stay undeterred as they hold down this little lead that they have, though Gluttony and Enki just keep climbing up faster and faster and faster. They're making up so much ground.
Yes, they are. That's what I was talking about, the adaptation. I feel like it's a lot easier to come back in doubles than it is in singles because you just need, in either format, you just need one opening, one opportunity to do something to catch your opponent off guard, and it's so much easier to do that in the doubles format. But the same thing can be said the other way. It's so easy to get snowballed on because if you make 2 mistakes, then it's so
You're
over.
done. You just go next. Literally, it's okay to go next. If you say, all right, we go, like, let's head out here.
Yeah, what are we even doing here?
It's been a good run. But hey, again, the 2v1s that we've been seeing, though, cannot
The
be
2v1s.
understated. If it's close enough, if it's close enough. You're down one person, there's 6 stocks on the board.
I thought
You can
Shuton
run
had
off.
that last one, honestly. Like,
Yeah, no, it was dangerously close, but hey, that grab. I always forget that's a tether grab, technically.
yeah, that thing. I was talking on comms earlier with, so I don't even remember who it was. It's just been a blur of a day. We're talking about how
Real.
that's like, it's like a pseudo tether grab. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, it's not a real tether grab. It's kind of short. It's much faster, but it's got a lot of the same properties. Very similar to Greninja. He's got a similar thing going on.
No, that I'm not contesting that. I absolutely agree. But oh my gosh, you see that swap right out of the sky. Shattuck gets the kill and gets the grab. That's the release from the bear. Excellent work coming in from our debut team on the quad.
Yeah, I mean, Gluttony notoriously is the wrong word, famously known as a doubles fiend. This dude, he's another one of those players who every doubles he enters, he's in the top 4. Most of the time, he stays winning.
Nothing but killers. But hey, as we see on the other side right there, Remy and H4 are back to business, honestly, as I believe that SkyJ and Udace are now making their way over here. This was a team we saw just a little bit earlier ago. They made their work fast. They made their work clean. So let's see what they have against this current team who had just eliminated, or not eliminated, they had beaten Shuton and T.
Yeah, I mean, what a set of names to take out of the tournament. And now the onus is on SkyJ and Mudace to win in this game of King of the Hill. Let's see if they can do it. We've also got another fresh game coming out on the top left. We saw Shattuck and Beasley take game 1, so we'll keep an eye out on that in the background. But in the meantime, let's see what SkyJ and Mudace have in this matchup against the Pika and the Lucas.
Oh, we're seeing it right now. They're just pincer attacking both yellow team players. They were just throwing out so much. Surprisingly, not too much of it landing, though. And while Mudace is just trying to hold the fort down so that SkyJ can make his way back, it's been yellow team just swarming them, literally moving around them as much as possible.
Okay, early game looking pretty back and forth. I mean, slight, it's like a 1 combo lead for yellow team, but like that means nothing. Oh no, that means something though. Remy not quite able to make it back. I thought that angle was good. Maybe the magnet hands weren't quite enough, but that's a little bit of early momentum for red team.
Yeah, no, they want to take that to the bank. No question, as we've seen H4 and Wet Dog, probably the most snowbally of the rosters that we've seen so far. That last game, a bit of an anomaly almost when it came to how nail-biter of a 2v1 that ended up being. But now the pincer attack is being turned around as they force 2 1v1s in exchange, but Mudace just gets him out of the picture. He's just a dash attack. Now you're on the ledge. Now we're looking for a kill, but Remy says nah and gets SkyJ off the board with the first stock.
Oh no! Oh no, Remy. That's such an unfortunate way to go out. However, despite the fact that Remy had that early death and now a team kill, somehow they are still even after all of that. So, like, if you're yellow team, you got to be feeling pretty good about yourselves. Like, yeah, the only way we can die is if we kill ourselves.
We've been given several leases on life here.
This team is impenetrable. Call my man Fort Squidward right now. Either way, starting to look a little bit iffy for red team.
Oh my goodness, and directing your way to the top left, yellow team has been eating so much pain. Look at Enki already down to last stock. Meanwhile, the percent is adding up for red team.
And that's going to be it for SkyJ's stock. Forget about percentages. We're down to 3 stocks to 3, and now we're starting to get into that end game where Remy looking pretty fragile here. Can you get this stock off? But at the same time, if Remy can do what we saw in that last set, if Remy can stock tank the way he did before and give H4 the opportunity to just go in and, fisticuff with those hands, maybe we could start to see them run away with it.
No, fisticuffs indeed, but no, oh my gosh, SkyJ almost took him out. No, it's going to be, again, another chance.
Oh!
The down tilt 2-frame into the Nair is absolutely going to take out Lucas. And oh my, Logan's just trying to find his way back, but he's not being allowed. He tries to get the spike. It's not going to be enough. Forced to go for the recovery. Almost had the angle. Actually might have just lived there. He got saved, and SkyJ is going to die because his teammate threw a turnip. This is now last stock position.
Remy decided to go low there. I think gambling on Mudace's low recovery. Instead, deciding to go high was Mudace, giving himself the opportunity to set up this 2v1, and this is the situation where as soon as Remy gets in, he has to deal with Mudace just anchoring in the back. Okay, switching it around. Interesting choice.
Oh, that was gross. I love that, though. The turnip, just to tap the shield. Okay, maybe I'm safe now. The butt bounce, send immediately to the other side. Mudace going forward yet again.
Oh! Oh no. SkyJ.
SkyJ's at 9%. This is doable.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. Remy got max rage here. Okay. All right, we're good.
Bless my heart, I can't take this. Oh my gosh, Shattuck Beasley is already over 2-0 against Glutani Enki. Oh my gosh, and on the farther side, it's going to be MK Leo and Meister going up against Siski and Andreas FN. More FGC, more fighting game characters, which is crazy. I've actually seen so many this tournament.
Yeah, it's weird to see them, especially in doubles, for the reasons we talked about. Not having the access to those auto turns, not having, especially characters like Kazuya that we've seen a little bit of, the ability to do those touch of death combos, use your typical win conditions. You really have to love the character to choose to play them in doubles. You know what I mean? That's the real test. People who pick up a top tier because they're a top tier. If it's bad in doubles, they don't play it, and you can tell. However, speaking of playing, SkyJ and Mudace playing a little bit better this time around with the early game. The first time around, H4 and Remy had the advantage, but
you see that angle for
Ooh,
SkyJ's recovery? He got the kill, and he's doing so much off stage. He's so powerful this game. I know we already been talking about Incineroar constantly over and over and over again. I cannot stress this enough, how effective this Mudace SkyJ combo is working out, because SkyJ is just so accurate with all of his moves. Oh my gosh, Logan bails out Remy, but he gets the revenge instead. That's crazy.
I can't believe that worked. I didn't know he could cancel that move like that. But either way, yeah, SkyJ, he's being so threatening in the corner. We were seeing signs of it at the end of the last game, and now we're starting to see more of it, where it feels like he's 2v1ing in the corner. He throws one off, the other gets back, then he throws them off, and it's just rinse and repeat. Meanwhile, Mudace just sits there at roll range saying, yeah, I dare you.
Mudace is doing their best, you know? This is,
Yeah,
I'm here.
We're vibing.
We're hanging out. SkyJ's doing his thing. While he's fighting 15 wars at once. He's going to live. He's recovering magnets over to the side.
Maybe.
He's doing so much in that little corner, man.
This is what Mudace really meant when he said to be a winner, super duper winner. Just let your teammate do all of it for you. My goodness.
I'm actually shocked. SkyJ's APM is absolutely insane. This man is hitting like StarCraft level numbers.
For real. No Incineroar has ever pressed this many buttons in quick succession. However, maybe he pressed the wrong one there, because Remy just dumpstered him with that back air spike.
Last stocks apiece on the far right side. Siski, Andreas FN versus MK Leo and Meister has begun. Andreas FN, unsurprisingly, being the one kind of taking the most beating. That's what happens when you're FGC. But going back to the left, there's potentially drawing to a close very soon. All right, Logan doing a good chunk of damage against both teams. Oh my god, the fair gets cut out by the... Was that up smash?
I'm going to be real. It was unclear.
That was the most ambiguous Peach move I've ever seen. Oh, but the bounce. Oh, the back air is going to be enough to do it, to force Remy to take the Logan stock. They're both so squishy, both so killable. Even at this percent, even at 8%, you cannot be safe.
But this is an opportunity for Red Team, especially if they can get the ultimate hit on H4. If they can get that kill, force the 2v1. Remy trying to turn it around the other way. Up
there
smash
we go.
On the grab.
That's the combo you wanted.
I'm surprised Remy was doing pummels there. He really... A lot of people do that in those situations. You shouldn't be pummeling because they get out sooner.
Oh, yeah, but no. H4 and Remy take that game. This time, Team Attack is on, so this will count. So they're 1-1 apiece. Now I'm just paranoid.
I know, yeah, I just want to do like a little... We need a button check for every team's match, so we just make sure.
On the bottom right, MK Leo and Meister just keep holding the fort down 1-0 in this current best-of-3 series. Ooh,
yeah,
and we have a new addition, too. On the
Ooh.
far left, we got Apollo Kage and Hurt going up against JDV and Mr. So this is another character duo. It's going to be double Snake. So we have 12 characters on screen. Various colors not matching with their team color.
No, of course
and now
not.
we have two snakes who have 2 sets of constant projectiles, including grenades. I think it's actually just Call of Duty on the top left of this quad stream, if I'm not mistaken.
I think the computer's just going to melt with the number of sprites on the screen right
just
now.
Data corrosion.
This is too much going on. The refresh of the monitor is going to drop down to like 10 frames per second.
It's just their monitors just start fuming.
Yeah.
We're overheating.
Oh, man, it wouldn't be the first time this week. My work laptop caught on fire on Friday. But that's a story for another time. We've got a fire type on screen in the form of SkyJ, who has been continuing to put in work. And not just that, we've got another fire type coming into the frame in the top left from Mystery Soul.
Dude, isn't it beautiful seeing 2 of the greatest Incineroar reps of all time, both killing it in doubles for their teams?
Yeah, I love this character. He's so much fun to watch. That comeback factor, having a grappler in the meta that's like actually viable in some way. It brings me back to the days of like Smash 4 DK Ding Dongs, where it's just always such a threat. It may not be an SPD, but it does the same thing. I'll tell you that.
DK slot will never be unfilled.
Yeah,
as
there will always be one.
Always be one putting in some absolutely insane work. Speaking of which, the APM is coming out yet again. He has been using that neutral B so much. He's been using, that's Darkest Lariat, the neutral B, correct?
Yeah.
And on the bottom right, too, again, another just, it's Meister, actually, that was going to be slapped around by Siski and Andreas.
Yeah, this is pretty back and forth so far, but a slight advantage to MKLeo and Meister. That said, though, MKLeo pretty fragile on the stock. This time, he's the Studo stock tank, but as soon as I say that, yeah, it's gone. Really, I mean, Siski checkmated him with
Listen,
a
man,
what
we
do
have
you
this
do?
much dubs going on. Commentators' curses are just commentator happenings.
Yeah,
at this
like
point.
I
It's
could
not-
say anything right now, and it would happen somewhere on the screen. Especially with the character representation. Like if I say something about Incineroar, I have twice the chances to be right. I can just be super vague with it. Like,
We're
ooh,
min-maxing commentator.
Exactly.
Commentators.
Like I sure hope Incineroar doesn't get a grab. Oh, would you look at what just happened?
Oh, no
a 2
way.
for 1. How could this happen?
On the bottom left, H4 and Wet Dog 189 are on their death
Oh,
throws as SkyJ
yeah!
says, get out of here. I'm good to go. And it's going to be another. He's doing so much for this team, man.
That was such an incredible reversal. The way he turned that around, it was his stock was dead no matter what. Like that wasn't
Yeah, that was
a
correct.
suicide
That was
skill.
correct.
He was dead and taking advantage of his oppressor, overextending a little bit.
Oh my goodness, this SkyJ Mutace team has been dominant
Oh.
so far. Even if there is a game 3, just seeing the plan work out as he swings. Well, I like that the grab release. There is grab armor in the animation of a move, but the opponent's character is fully weaponizable. So that up smash, excellent stuff as SkyJ and Mutace walk away with the 2-1 victory. Excellent attempt from our resident doubles team. Always gotta love it. But hey, in the top left, it's the 2v1 of a lifetime. Looks like Hurt having to fight. Can he get this potential comeback right here? It's a risky business. Snake is a heavier character, so it'll be a little harder to get rid of him. But again, Incineroar cancels that out.
Bro, they are scrapping right now in the top left. I am so impressed with Hurt's ability to stay alive. Like, yeah, he goes down there, but it took so long to kill him. At one point, I felt like I was watching a John Wick film where it's just like, okay, hit that guy, now hit that guy, now he's back up, I'm gonna hit him again. It was just back and forth, back and forth. Hurt playing the 2v1 beautifully there. But on the bottom right, we've got another 2v1 going on right now. Siski and Andre on the verge of knocking out Meister and MKLeo. Oh, wait, no, not on the verge. Actually, on
Getting
the
on the
opportunity to
board.
come back on the board.
However, at the beginning of that match, Meister had so little percent on him. Meanwhile, Siski and Andreas were so high up in percent. I almost felt like they were in the disadvantage. But no, they find their way through that mirror.
Wow.
It's so deceptively powerful.
I can't believe Siski got past that oil panic.
That was insanity. Yes.
I don't know if that was planned. If that was planned, Siski's the greatest Samus of all time. Like, full stop. but if it wasn't, way to capitalize.
All right, it's going to be going into a game 3 on their side. They're looking over them, seeing them. They're meticulous about deciding which stage they're looking at. Hurt and Apollo Kage finally lock in their pick. Now going into this game 2. AK brings out the Steve. No more of the Ditto. No more double characters.
I have a feeling we're going to still find a way to see some double characters in here. It's just,
Oh my gosh, Hurt brought out the Steve.
that is crazy.
JDB switching to Incineroar.
I mean, we could see the JDB Incineroar. I feel like the JDB Incineroar would still beat half the bracket.
I'll shake to that.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
I agree.
yeah.
I
Okay,
agree.
yeah,
Hard
okay,
agree, hard
yeah,
agree.
okay. He certainly washed me, I can tell you that much.
Shocking turn of events.
There's a
JDB
reason.
can farm commentators.
There's a reason I'm on this side of the desk.
Hey, you get to talk about them. You can roast them all
That's
you
true.
want,
I
man.
can say whatever I want here. I am chilling. But honestly, so are JDB and Mystery Soul. They have looked untouchable.
Oh, yeah, no, this is just that clean PNW doubles gameplay as we are seeing right now. Probably two of the most seasoned players from this respective region, and you can see why. And then he gets hit by the grenade or the T4, either or. It's an explosion happening. Hurt, though, kind of getting the worst of it right now. He just keeps getting comboed in these little trails right now. He puts the C4 on Mystery Soul, pops it, gets him to a higher percent. He tries to eke out the up tilt to get the stock, but no, it's not going to be enough.
Apollo Kage's Steve is very interesting.
How so?
He doesn't really mine or use blocks a lot. like I don't know what else to say about it. Like I don't know what he's doing there. He's got the down air though, so like
Yeah,
we're good.
he's got Anvil. Like
Yeah, he doesn't.
silly. He's got Anvil. I
All right,
also
we're good.
love the way he set that up. It was like a little tunnel with the 4 blocks he's put down.
Yeah, exactly. He may not use a lot of blocks, but when he uses them right. He's a quality over quantity kind of Steve, you know. Like every time he mines, it's a diamond, but he does it once a stock.
I like to think they were like talking about. It wasn't even the stage. It was like, man, what do we do? Well, Diamond Pickaxe does kill pretty early. What about building? What about block? What about the?
Yeah, diamond pickaxe kills.
I put 1 block down. You bounce off the grenade off of it. Bam! Now we got some trigonometry going on.
Yeah, easy. I will say I am surprised to see the Steve coming out. I know Apollo Kage is a Snake believer.
Yes.
Dude knows that this character's broken. I'm not gonna say he thinks he's broken. He knows this character's broken. So it's interesting to see that he is succumbed to the Steve meta.
To be fair, he has been piloting this character a good chunk of times across majors that he's been attending. But again, to see it, it never feels like it's like the answer. Like this is like the solution. It's like, okay, we gotta try something else.
Yeah, this character, the way he plays it, I feel like he's not super comfortable yet. Obviously, he piloted at a pretty high level, but talking relative to his Snake is just so good. So the amount of time and effort that it's going to take to get another character, no matter who it is, up to that level is very high.
Yeah,
and now
no.
we're kind of seeing the result of that. I
Even
respect him
hurt
for
in the
trying
cold a
things,
little bit, yeah.
but like JDB Mystery Soul look like they've got this. Meanwhile, as they are closing that out, on the bottom right, we've got another pretty tight game 3. This could very easily go either way.
Yeah, no, this is as close as it gets. The stocks being very evenly matched. Though red team, we're seeing a little bit of orange down there. We're seeing percent after percent, but no, it's gonna be Siski pushing Meister off of the stage for just a little bit. But no, that's fish area. That's gonna be
Yeah.
fish 3 right
Get
there.
that fish 3. Shout out my boy JR.
There we go. That's the grab. That's the back throw. Get him out of the picture force. Yet even more 1v1s. MK Leo and Meister love them. However,
MK
oh my
Leo,
gosh, I thought Andreas
Meister.
was about to cook something devious right there.
MK Leo and Meister are looking pretty solid. By the way, sure enough, in the top left, we did see JDB and Mystery Soul take that game. But on the bottom right here, MK Leo and Meister poised to get this 2v1 started. If they can get rid of the Kazuya, it's going to be pretty easy for them to take it through the rest of the way, but a full clear! What a response!
Oh my gosh. Andreas just opened this up for so much more of a comeback.
I have never seen that before. That was incredible. And now it's all on Meister, who gets the down air, not going to kill though.
Yeah, no, he's built, he's beefy, he's going to live it twice over. Oh, he's forced to take the jump, forced to recover again. The key does not land, forced to up B. Meister is now kind of playing a dangerous game of the down smash, calls out the recovery, and they move on. MK Leo Meister sealing in that 2-1. But oh my lord, did Andreas make it the most potential of all time.
Yeah, but that's going to be it. Hard respect to Andre for finding a way to do that, to make that work in such a desperation scenario. But you know what? He pulled it off. Unfortunately, Meister was able to close it out. No surprises there. He was up like over 100% in that scenario, but still doing a fantastic job there.
Oh my goodness, this top 32 has just been nothing but banger after banger after banger on top of Pac-Man and Incineroar just doing the Lord's work. It has been amazing to see these top players and another element highlighting them in the quad stream so we can see as many of them as possible. It was very funny to see just 16 people lined up.
Yeah.
At one point, this third setup right over here had all the chairs taken away. So you just like
Just power squat.
Yeah.
We got this. That's like the 2012 H-Box where he would just stand. That was the real power play.
oh my lord. Hey man, it's been awesome, but that should be the conclusion of our top 32 doubles performances. That we're going to be seeing them top 8 later on the mainstream. Also, Randubs is going on at the same time. Do queue in to start GG for their performances, and it's just been awesome stuff.
But with that said, I do believe we've got one more thing left in the bag of tricks. Hey, production, you got something for me?
What do you... What the hell?
Oh, you ready for it?
What the...
Yo, what up, Twitch chat? Don't try to stop it. If words could dance, I'd drop, pop, and lock it. Got lyrics as deep as villagers.
Yeah?
Pocket chain grabbing the beat like Port Four is my socket. Yeah, I make my port a priority. Taking names at port priority.
What?
Taking games, they call that equity. Get gyro might those royalties. Knocked it out the park straight from Little League. I'd call it a grand slam, but that's in BC. One band DSR, the rules set clean. Got me bouncing off the walls like a DVD. Tap transparent like a PNG. You really gave me a hand like an amputee.
Yeah?
Bunny match setup run by Nasta, my king. Got us waiting in line like the DMV. I pick up wins like a city bus. Can't even see you in my rear view.
Okay.
Beat you so hard you get unregistered like Hypercam 2.
What the fuck?
Remember the name, Lentini on the mic, hit me up and I'll come through. And to my left it's Chapavelli. Yeah, we reppin' PNW. Y'all,
Thank you for queuing in
I hope you
to
had
the
a great
BTS
time.
stream. You do tune in to Satellite for the remainder of Top 8 doubles. I've been Chapavelli. That's this is Lentini.
Yeah, let's go. Yo, follow us on Twitter for more nonsense. It's been a blast, y'all. Check out Satellite Smash for more doubles action, and we will see you tomorrow.
Thanks again.